All right, folks. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome here, and we have a. Go ahead. Yeah. I'll start talking. Apparently, I mean, starting. If you guys look at the syllabus that from week 2 to week 3, we look packed. It is literally packed. There's a lot of going on, and I mean, based on. I mean, I just checked. I mean, afraid of on Thursday there won't be any. Listen to me. There won't be any teaching or practicing on Thursday. Well, no. We're still because I mean, all the time would be for the test. Because I mean, guess how much time I used I mean last Thursday to finish up with everybody. I took like an hour 50 minutes. I mean, so sometimes you gotta you gotta plan for the sometimes we gotta slow down. So which means I mean we'll try our best to get everything at least touched today. Yeah. And I did check with other teams. None of them got the size of a class like I did. But some of them they also got 20, 21 people within the classroom. But they have like 3 sessions, like 3 meetings every week. We got 2. Yeah. We got 2. So good luck. Good luck. Okay, now yeah. Let's get things done swimmingly and fast. Order of 5th. You guys, I mean, are no stranger of it, so we're just gonna. Oh man, we're just gonna have a quick go through. So when you can hear, I have bad news for you. Most of them are broken. Most of them, you gotta try your luck. Feel it. Feel that the one that may be still hanging on the hinge. Okay. So when we play this when we play this, out of 5th, I noticed people. I mean, last week, people. I mean, some people I've been poking I noticed people. I mean, being poking about it. I want to make myself very clear in this case. The idea, the goal of training you guys playing the order of 5th is try to help your hands. Or I mean, to get a cup feel of the finger patterns in different keys or in different locations. You know what I mean? I understand you think. I mean, sometimes you think you can poke the notes with a pencil or with this rod of discipline or whatever you call it. I honestly don't know how this got in here, but it looks pretty handy. That thing, yeah. So when you think, I mean, you can do it. Remember, the idea again is to try to have yourself familiarize with put your entire hand in a 5-finger position, no more, no less, no larger, no smaller, on the designated, appointed, position at a certain key or tonality. So if you think this is easy, 5-1-1, 5-5-1-1-5. That's the fingering number, right? Of course, this is how fast can you play? Maybe you can do this, maybe, right? Maybe someone can do. Maybe someone can do. Maybe, yes. I mean, you at some point. I mean, you may want to get out and test yourself. See, hey, I think I can do it. But let me show you what happens in 3 years or 5. Again, so 5-finger pattern. They don't sound so too hard, right? How about this one? Can you hear? This is also 5-finger patterns. What did I do? It's dead. It was working this morning. I just played. Yeah. I'm sorry. What?
It worked just a second ago, and you just started playing it. Maybe it's too high.
It's too hard. No. I intimidated. It's me. I frightened. I mean, you got cold feet. That's the thing. So what I just did, that was also 5-finger patterns, guys. I used 5 fingers on all the black keys of a pentatonic scale. You know this. Debussy liked it. This is also 5-finger patterns. Maybe another one. Maybe another one. Now I dare you poke this. Try poke it. They're gonna kill you. You see what this exercise is leading you to?
Yeah.
It's like you know how Transformers they got the exoskeleton, or why am I talking about Transformer? How about marine animals? Deep sea. The five finger pattern, the outer structure is your exoskeleton. By being able to move it in time and in precision, you're actually learning. It's not more than just the 1 and 5 or two simple couple notes. It's actually you're training yourself to quickly deploy all the forces, all the resources you have physically onto the keyboard. Why U.S. Army is so powerful? I mean, I was told. I mean, they can reach any part of the world within next to 12 hours or something like that. Yeah, that's serious. I mean, because the basic logic is kind of like the same. So when you hear this, it's all the result, the consequence of a proper five finger pattern training. Believe me, I didn't use any crossover. I didn't skip a finger. I didn't do nothing funny. I had no doing funny business. I just used five finger pattern. And also you have basic. I mean, that's whole tone scale. I mean, I can think of right now maybe 20 kind of them in the, like excerpts. I mean, that uses the pattern. For example, what I just played is five finger patterns. If I break it down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get it? So five finger patterns may not only be in the future, may not only be a perfect fifth on your C major. It could be this, whatever this pentatonic scale is. It could be this whole tone scale. When you are trying to play a nostalgia, I mean, making one of you may end up being a movie, like a filmmaker, or or get someone, I'll get outsourced for the. I got a student who's doing outsourced job. I mean, for like some dollars, pretty good, like 3-5 grand per month. I mean, every time he got a chance, he's the sound effects, master. I mean, he got his own sweet setup. I was once there. I mean, he bought me beer there and yeah. That guy, I mean, he used all kind of sound. And when you guys all know this. When you want a nostalgic, when you want to try something like, how should I put this? I mean, if you want to sound like you're having a flashback, something nostalgia, you go. Now 25 years ago, something like that, right? You've seen it in the movie. This is exactly what we do, and how we did it. Five finger patterns. It's not AI. It's not nothing. My student was doing this. He learned. He plays the piano. He's a composer and has some piano training. Look, practical, living, walking example of how five finger patterns can be this. So when you do that, keep that in mind. Yeah, keep that in mind. I know this it looks boring as of this moment, but it's not, because I mean it teaches you how to start with two fingers, the exoskeletons, then 3 fingers, 4 fingers, 5 fingers, and how to expand them. Got it? That's the thing. Yes. All right. So now we have the flat keys. Last week we did the right with the sharp keys. I hope my little speech worked, at least ring a bell or something. So let's go have a try. We'll start with yeah. Wait, anybody teach me how do we do the flat keys? For the sharp keys we have C, G, D, A. For the flat we have.
Yeah. Wait,
Come on.
order of them? Or
Order of them, circle of them. Yes.
so
C, F,
B flat, E flat, A flat, G flat, G flat,
G flat. Ready?
flat, C flat.
We're good. We're good. Thank you. Yeah. Ready? C major. Ready? 2, 3, and. Uh-oh, was I going too fast? Because I thought after a week. Now we can do quarters.
Like you're playing C, F, B flat, E flat, like going through the circle chords.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it just sounded funny on my end.
Sounds funny. Ready? Question? 3, 2, 1, and. Ready? F. Ready? E flat. Ready? A flat. Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad if I ruined you. Ready? A flat. Ready? E flat. I think that's pretty much it. Wait, my bad. G flat. Ready? G flat. That's how it's done. Thank you. Now, if you guys, look, let's get it quick because yesterday I spent some major time at the SPI, not the SPI. For the rest of them. So I want to try to just go really quick with you guys because when we have when we're looking at like more practice or exercise that I think I'll be able to cover within one single session, I must find a way to combine them, making them like more appealing or making more sense about it. So if you look at SPI, 4, 8, and 12, you notice something. Well, you already played the D major, so you know what's going on. We have. And since it's the 5-finger position pattern, no matter where you go, fingering stays the same, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand is 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Between in both my classes, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you guys, I noticed I've seen people in my both classes, the people having a hard time with the left hand. So let me just reinstate something really quick. When we say the default counting order of counting on the right hand starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody has any problem with it. The left hand goes 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The left hand doesn't get to play this way. It doesn't get to to think this way. So when we're talking about whenever we need you to locate a key, a pattern, a position, whatever you call that, on your left hand, which finger do you think would be the pilot or the navigation? In the right hand, it's the thumb. In the left hand, it would be the pinky. How many of you like that idea? Probably none, because I hate it. For example, how I believe it was about the year of truth. You were born in the new millennium, right?
Yes.
How many of you were born before 2000? Raise your hand. How many of you are born before? Yeah.
It's all 2005.
No way. You can't be.
2004, 2005.
Good for you, my man. You close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I believe they were calling that they were the new term for the cyber people, for people who are on their phone. I think it was about 20-some years ago. They called them thumb people, or thumb, people, something abuser, maybe something like that. You know what I mean? Have you ever tried to type work on your phone with your pinky? It's catastrophic. It's hard. It's hard to do because this finger is not very. How should I put this? It's more suited to pick your nose or something, but it's not. We don't use this to navigate. So which makes that any kind of navigation is very hard on the left hand. There are chances. If you can, technically, of my last 30 years of practice, I pretty much spend about 70% of my time, the entire time, on the left hand, which looks significantly normally easier on the right hand. But here I am, 80% time of my left hand. So it's safe to say, I've been paying attention to this baby way more than my right hand. My right hand, it's automatically, it's naturally strong. Everybody, the right hand is naturally strong on the keyboard. So again, look closely to your left hand and let's give it a go. Let's have a go. Just have a go.
Which one is
Page 4. C major. Let's have a go at the C major and then the G major, then the D, then the F major. Let's give it a try, all right? You hear yourself, right? If you want to just put it on. Yeah. Phone sound. Ready? I'll be the accompaniment. In 3, 2, 1, and dong bong dong bong bong ba 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 bong. One more. Dong ba 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 bong ba 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 bong 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 bong. Next. Ready? The left hand. The chords. In 3. I'm sorry, what? Chorus. Cadence. 1 5 7 1. Got it? Ready? 2. Repeat. Good job. Yes. The next would be a simple boom 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 ba 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 boom ba 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 boom boom. You notice, how you notice how it's telling you to do a crossover. This kind of specific, just a little bit something outside of the information, outside of the. In Italy, this kind of technique, boom, this technique when you cross over and you use one finger to how should I say it, poke a note. This kind of penetration in the sound is what Italian called attacca, A-T-T-A-C-C-A, attacca. It basically shares the same origin of Latin. Well, I don't know squash from Latin, but some of them I know they're somewhat related. Which means I think in Latin it's attack or something like that. Not quite sure, but in English, guess what that word? Where does that word lead to? Attack. Yes, you gotta. It feels like the piano is, after all, a percussive instrument, so it's okay to attack on it just once in a while. That's what you aim for in the piece. Number 3, ready? 3, 2, 1, ready, and go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we don't need to. Good job. No problem. G major, people. Page 8. 2 pages after that. Oh, interesting. That's it. My accompaniment changed. G major. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Boom, dum, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Left hand. Ready? Yeah, it's okay if you play broken chords. That's, by the way, sometimes when we have complicated chords to learn, we break them. Again, that is something. That is something on me. It's my personal experience, but it works. When you have complicated chords that you want to memorize fast, you break it. If you have, you go. You break it. You can put them slower, which is gonna help you how to remember that, right? But don't worry, you're still good. Ready? Go. Left hand. Thank you. Ready? The 3. What's that called? The waltz. Ready? 3, 2, and boom, 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 boom. Good job. You're on your own. F major, 12. Thank you. Page 12. F major. Oh, later on, you get to good news. You get to play some of your own accompaniment. So be ready to let it fly, let it ring. Okay. I want my bank one people play the. You play the first thing. You play it. You play that. Yes. I want my bank two people. Try to you 2 and 3. I mean, sorry. I mean,
This is for the cadence.
yes, for the cadence. For the yes, for the cadence. Well, you can right now hear each other because I mean they don't serve that way. I cannot put you guys hearing. I can't let me put everybody's phone on there, so you might not gonna be able to hear them. Yes. So I wanted you guys to figure out one way of accompanying. Like you can use something from the score. You know, you can see my teaching department. It's on the top of the page. Or you can do a little bit of something of your own. When they're playing when they're doing that, you can do. I mean, figure out something of you, and then I want to do the other way around. You know, just change roles. But before we do that, guys, start practicing, or maybe even need to. I will try to prepare it. Here's the problem. That's the problem. I can only compare. Compare you and him. I compare these guys, but I cannot compare them. Not gonna. Yeah. That's the problem. I cannot let you hear them. Well, you cannot hear nobody else other than yourself, right? Yeah. Yeah. Did not work that way. Which no can do. That's a bad setup, and I apologize. Cancel that. Cancel that. I mean, it's something that's beyond the technology or my capability of mastering this technology. Yeah, forget about it. Let's just give it a go. That's not fun. All right, everybody, F major 5-finger pattern. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and bong 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 ba ba bong bong ba 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 bong. Yeah, that's it. Left hand. 3, 2, 1, and right hand. Good job. Arpeggio. 1, 2, 3, and let's go. Boom, 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 ba, 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 boom, 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 boom. You did it. Thank you. Now, if I could just ask you your question. If you could just look at your page 36. It's the first time you have. We will get a chance to play all the patterns on page according to the syllabus on page 16, 20, 24.
Yeah.
But we'll get them later because I don't see a problem of you guys learn that, but then learn those at your own. But I do want to talk a little bit about page the E flat major or any major that starts with a flat. Now the reason why is it? Okay, a quick question. If I'm asking you to find an alternative like a substitute fingering that doesn't start with 1 on the right hand, what would that be? You think of this piece 36. So it goes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, so with this one, if I am asking you to find a fingering other than the one, which finger would that be? You think is proper to start? Yes, index. Truth, you want to know the truth? Truth is, I mean, in our world, we actually play with index. But as of this moment, don't use that. The index finger is in or left hand or right hand in every way. It feels more natural to be placed on the black key, am I right? But it does require a little bit more complexity in the thinking because you got to deal with turning overs and crossings and stuff. So in order to avoid that, there's a principle. I don't believe I don't remember if I mentioned that. But in piano playing, when there are more than one way of portraying something, delivering something, we always go with the easiest on the mind, hardest on the hand. So if there are two ways, one way is challenging for our fingers, but the other messes with the brain. We go with the first one. I'd rather see you have sore muscle after your performance. I don't want you to get confused over that in here. Because I mean, believe me, because I mean this will grow. Well, so does this one. But it takes a lot longer for someone to, be good enough here. I learned that the hard way, guys. Learn sometimes. I mean, not just the things you learn from your teacher, not just the good things. If you miss someone who's willing to share her failure, their turbulence, their detours, get them. Those make sense. So whenever you, as of this point, are tested with any keys that starts with an uncomfortable hand position, as long as it's easier on the mind, it doesn't challenge your brain. Go with it. Don't go for the complicated one. So that is the one I want you to all to know. Other than that, work good with this exercise. Thank you. Questions? Oh, by the way, this is also the same way how I did. Remember how I showed you guys that? And remember how I said I used the exact same fingering? Well, some of the keys you gave me wasn't very fitting for that fingering. I just did it anyway. My hand looks like a claw of a worse than a lobster, but it worked. I know it sometimes it even hurts. Some of my fingering can look very painful. I'm serious. If you guys never seen that, I'm gonna later on in the semester. I'm gonna show you some videos I did. Some videos I did. I played very successfully, but it looks like total mess. Seriously, you see, we pianists. I mean, we're willing to sacrifice anything just to get the job done. Yeah, like that. Thank you. Transposing. The other book, please. Yes. Yeah. We've done a bunch of them actually with my. I've done a bunch of them with my other class. If you look at 31, all the way to 34, that's a lot. Yeah. Consider yourself right now faced of a challenge. If you read the notes, sorry. If you read the words, okay, you'll see. So in each of the pieces, you're supposed to transpose it to another key. And if I am to refresh everyone's memory one more time here, when we transpose, what do we think? What do we think of, and what do we not? Fingerings, and we don't think of the intervals or the letters or the something. Well, sometimes we think a little bit of the intervals. If there is a jump, big hip here, you got to know there's a jump, because look, it's right here. I mean, you can see it. It's right here. Other than that, trust your fingering, trust your math. As of this point, you know that piano has a lot to do, honestly, with calculations. So wouldn't totally be totally wrong if I call up the mathematics side of it. So we have the first piece. I'm gonna ask you to do the first piece, please. Let's do the first piece. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna take a turn. Sorry, not you, my man. I forgot. We got a whole we got a whole row here. First piece of 31. Okay. Thank you. First piece of 31. Yes. We transpose it to E flat major. Ready? And go. Three. One, two, three. One, two, four. Thank you. Next. It's an F major. Number two. Dum, 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 da, 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 da. Ready? Two, three, and. Yes. And in G major. Oh, we're doing in G. I know what they do. I know. How do you decide number three. And we want it on G flat. That's a fun. How many fun songs do we have in E flat minor? Which are sweet. Let's go. Right. Consider yourself lucky because my second group of people they got left and they got suffer. Change the key signature. Correct. The piece is in D, which refers to its key signature. Oh, my bad for the uncertainty of my explanation. Yes, you understood it perfectly. That's what I want. Yes, thank you. Go. Ready? Hey. Yeah, you gotta go back to it. Yeah, let's go back. And the only note you missed. Yeah. I think that's a misreading of the music. But other than that, that was good. Okay. Thank you. F sharp major. Right. No, you want you want the moderate. F sharp. You got to figure out where to put your eyes. Yes, very close. Yes. Ready? 3, 4, 2. Okay, let's figure out where to put our hands, finger by finger. 1, 2, 3. Where does sure? Wait, you sure it's something? If I'm gonna start like this? What about? Yeah, ready? Go. Thank you. I know this one part. You got it. Now, thanks. Number 5, the A major. So basically, tell me how far is it from B flat to A major? Only half a step. Ooh, so just go down half a step. Yes. When I'm talking about B major, it simply means put your thumb on B flat first. This triangle. And where's the rest of it? Yes, that's the B major. Now, if we're going to A major, simply we put our thumb on A and then along with the middle finger. Here we go, you have a perfect 5-finger position for A major, and then we follow the finger. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, ready, go.
Why do you think
Well, these-
one? One there.
Last but not the least, of this, oh, sorry, of this page. Oh, you got the easy one. Let's go D major. Ready? Go.
To D major?
D major.
This one here?
Yeah. Wait, what page is it? No,
Yeah, we're ahead. We're going.
Yeah,
I mean this one.
Yeah, I mean this one.
Okay.
You still got a lot of
So
that's the easy
flat
one.
to E.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You do. You do. Thanks. Okay, my left-hand people here. Welcome to the head. Everyone struggles with the second page because it goes with the left hand. So tell me really quick, pray you proud of this. What's this right here? 3 what? Yeah. You gotta go with that finger. The first finger, despite the notes, don't even think about it with the actual notes after the transposition. Just tell me the finger. Okay, don't go this. Don't go for the second step yet. Figure out the fingering first. What do you think the fingering is? 3. No. 3 and 1.
Oh, 5.
No, it's not a 5 because they're next to each other.
Oh,
They don't have a C.
sorry.
Yeah. You gotta put. You need a pencil. Write it down or something. Do
No.
something. Or okay, if you can't memorize it, just keep going. 3, 1.
3, 4, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
4, 3, 2, 1.
5, 5, perfect. And now let's put it on E flat major. First, find the hand. E flat major. You see, remember I was talking about how people having trouble navigating the left hand because they always use their thumb and you're supposed to use your pinky. So when we're talking about E flat major, you use your pinky to put on the E flat first. Which note is E flat? Sure? Yeah, that's more like it. Yes. Now make sure the rest of the fingers are in its designated places. You gotta, yeah. Something's on. Yes. Yes. It feels awkward, right? It's hard. Everyone knows it. Let's give it a go. Ready? Go. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, perfect. You notice how you are not thinking of the notes. You didn't think G, F, G, F, E flat. Or you are not thinking, you may not even be thinking of solfege. So far, you may not. You're just simply letting your finger, you're doing something kind of like mechanical. Simply following this math fact of your fingers.
believe me, it sounds. I know it doesn't sound like very poetic or musical, but that's exactly how we think on stage. No matter what the pieces I, I play, this is the beginning step towards that. The poetry will come later. Yes. Thank you. Let's go ahead. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you. Very good. If you like, look at number two, or either 31 or 32, or page 31, 32, either one. You notice first of all they're the same melody, right? They sound exactly the same. And then you notice, I mean, the second piece, it has a motive. A motive is consisted of a triplet, bum, 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 bum. I'd like to question you guys, what's that called in Western history, music history? Dang, 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 dang. When I sing something like this, what's the first thing come in your mind? Yes, it's the theme of fate or destiny. Whenever you hear that, da, 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 it's, it's not a coincidence, it's not. Someone pay their salute. Someone dope their hat to fate. Brahms did it. Chopin did it. Liszt did it. Tchaikovsky did it. Rachmaninoff did it. Every composer who's worth his salt of the reputation and history, they did it. It's gotta be. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. So whenever you hear that, bam, 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 remember there's something, someone knocking the door. That's all we do. Thank you. Left hand. Ready? Let's go try it. No, you're ready. You look already. You ready? Go. Perfect. I'm with. And you notice something. You play on you put your hand. It's very hard to. It's kind of like hard to support. I'm kind of like my suggestion would be to start on the piano, maybe your fingers more like a little bit curved. Yeah, curved a little bit is a grasp on something. You know who play like one like this? I play like this. Seriously, I play like this. I mean, every year I get older, my hands look more flat. This, or you guys, you have no idea how much strength I use for it. It takes like, I don't know, 10 times harder, 10 times more exhausting to play like this. So that's habits. It got its pros and cons, so I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, that was really beautiful. For beginners, it's beautiful. We had, I mean, you're on the left hand, so I'm not going to let you go with the right hand. Let's go. Let's go. Let's have a try.
Oh, left.
It's the left hand. Good.
Okay. Which?
You guys left hand, right? Left hand. So that.
Which hand?
Oh, we're looking here. Number 4.
Oh, are we going to do that?
We're doing kill F sharp. That's hard. That's hard. We're thinking of it. Yes, yes. Go with it. Yes, that's how it's done. Yeah, that's how it's done. And now, all.
Wait. Sorry, I just misunderstood what I had to do.
No, you have to move for everyone.
Oh.
Every single.
Or no, I meant like with my hand.
Okay.
Like
Thank you, you did it. That was done right. That's good. That is really good. Thank you. Hello. Actually, yes. You guys have you got the last two. Not the last two. May I hear your number 588, left hand. So you see when someone tell you play something some major or something, you're going to read this concept. Try to make it to find the note. So you press it A, you can find the note. Yes. Then you are thinking, that's my guy. That's my guy. Yeah, now you sound like major. Let's give it a try. Ready? No, that's not a thing because actually this is a D. Basically, you're a thinking clip. Now, you know what I'm thinking? I want to ask you, don't even think of the clip. Yeah. Imagine there is no clip. There is simply just wing it. Just try to wing it. That's yes. Five. Up. I want you to let me do something. Now I'm going to teach you something that's not in the lines. You know the national anthem. You know the very first phrase. You know that? Okay, now you put that on my message. Thank you. You see, you did that. You didn't think of the notes. You just did it. You moved the entire pattern. I didn't have to give you a score that written the rise of the first line. Just did it. Exact same idea. Imagine this is national anthem. You know the note. You don't have to do it. Our music is not built of simple changes of natural habits. It's like I'm just merely suggestions. Sometimes it's so so yeah, if you have your own theory system, I totally respect that. But just don't think of, don't try to translate one note back, which I'm sure you're not thinking. If you have any hesitation, think of the national anthem. Just I'll play the national anthem. That's good. I'll just ask you to play the Chinese national anthem. I'll show you something sometime. Now the last. B major. the only one who played a bit too fast, and my man, you're not the only one. People play faster on Steam for something than the clock. So maybe you don't feel in cases you don't feel that purposes.
Right.
What's that deal of that rap of that haste? You hear it. To me that sounded a little bit too fast, but you could do it. Maybe. Is that mine?
No, those are mine.
If those are yours, then where are mine? Are you sure yours look
Wait,
deep?
never mind. You're
Yeah, because mine looks like crap.
good.
Thank you. Right hand. Number 7. GG, baby. Ready? Go. It's too easy. It's too easy. Well, next time you get to play. Thank you. Key of G flat. How many flats? How many flats? G flat. Major. Which are yes. Six. And one more. C. Just here. See, this is C flat. Ready? Sorry, what? We're working on number 8 at 33, page 33. You're at 30, you're number 9, page 33. Got it? Okay. Number 9, page 33, number 10, 11. And then that's it. Yeah, so here we're looking at them. You got the hard one. But you already know the fingering. It starts from 5 something and then goes stepping down, or something like that. So what's the first idea? What's the first step when we're transposing? We transpose the first law is to yeah. So let's put the finger on the G flat major 5 finger position. No, G flat major. Yeah, not just one finger. You have 5 fingers. You got to put them all on the 5 fingers. That's why I'm asking. You know, you gotta know the flats. You gotta know your signatures, right? So let's put them all on. I sing very clear. Can you actually play the 5 notes for me? Are you sure? Uh-huh. Something's off. No, I didn't do that. No, that's not a 5 finger position. Yeah, no. Yeah, almost there. No. You have to be thumb on black G, flat. It has to be thumb on. Yeah. Does it feel awkward? Me too. After 30 years, it feels still awkward for me. But again, I'd rather let them suffer. I don't want to go. You know what I mean? So. Now let's actually repeat times like 30 times faster. So now you're ready to play. Keep the hands, do not move a hair. You know what? Yeah, no move. Just keep them. And now do the right hand. Yes, thank you. Yes. Perfect. Excellent. Oh, thank you. Right hand. C, you got C major? No, that's too easy, man. Do. Oh no, that's too easy. Do B. Do it. Yeah, that's too easy. Oh, sure. Thank you. Ready? No. And then will come from time to time that you question your. Wait. Wait. Is this your book?
These are
No.
sure mine.
This is your books.
Oh.
These are your books. Yes, mine was where right over there. Then if these are your books, whose books are these?
Good question. Last one was there.
Did I take your book?
No.
Did I take any of your books? Now I have my books here.
Where's my wallet?
Let me see. I have a finger. This is not mine. Mine are also used.
Next, sorry, did I start with? Yes, a little bit, yes. Then now we have number 10. This is key of 8, and we need to go. How much down? What is that? 8 to 8 flat, how much down? Yes. Okay.
Did you get this one used? I think I did too, but
We start with whatever you see. Yes. We start with
okay. This one is.
key of 8 means they in this piece of colors. In the piece that tells you this tonality, this simply means this piece uses a certain key. It has nothing to do with actual notes. Actual notes, right now here, this is a key. So in case of New York, we have a step down.
Oh, yeah.
Happens to be on the that's be indicated here, am I right? So that's that here again for me. Yes, and then make sure the yes, they stay. Now you're good to go. 3, 2. Perfect. Very much like Louis Brown's Lullaby. Thank you. Very well. Last but not least. Okay, may I have your attention, please? Thank you. We've done a wonderful job here. That's why it takes like so much time to do it.
Yeah.
Supposedly, a one way for you guys to, at least, to know the word thing, to know the map. You know how every time when you hit the road, you're supposed to, look at the GPS, look at Google Maps before you actually geared up. You know what I mean? At least to know the traffic. Don't make my same mistake. I was stuck somewhere on I-35 for about 40 minutes because there's an accident. There was the express, the HOV line, and I saw it says 190, like $1.90. I was like, whoa, what the man? Normally it's like 60. Normally it's like 2 quarters. So I decided to not take the lane, which I would have done normally if it's not for the price bump. Then I got stuck for 45 minutes because I didn't check my for the one time I didn't check my Google Maps. Yeah, 45 minutes. We missed the movie, so we didn't get to. We didn't what? But my son wants to see what's that? The turtles, Ninja Turtles. You gotta go see the Ninja Turtles.
If your movie ticket was more than $1.90, you probably would have been.
No.
I didn't pay for the ticket. I mean, we were gonna stop, but we missed it, and then the next one's too late, so forget about it. You know, I may catch them like Thursday or tomorrow or something. Yeah, yeah, that's it. When you verbalize it, so basically you go with you know, you say this either the step or the skip. Basically, those are the only two terminologies we use to describe the ID. It has its sometimes it works. For example, if you look at any piece of view, like say 31 page 31 number 1 or number 2, whatever you call them, you call them. If you look at them, you notice you can verbalize this very easily. You can say, I mean, the first note we just called it F sharp, or we can same step, 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 skip. Same, right? Sounds more like that. Also, it does have its shortage. It does has its disadvantage that it doesn't describe the direction where we're going, ascending or descending. It doesn't tell you the exact value of interval. It's kind of like unclear, but it does tell you should we be using the neighboring fingers or the skipping a couple of fingers. So that's that's the beginner's way. Yeah, that's the rookie training. No thing. Now let me tell you something. What we do later on. Later on, we say, we include some words. You know, like half step, step. Sometimes step means whole step. Half means half step. Sometimes if you're going fast enough, you can just say half. I mean, and then we have a skip. Skip in our vocabularies, if we want to describe something to a student who haven't seen the score, skip means you skip one finger, like a third. Skip. I mean, we limit the usage of skip. Anything over the skip, we just say the interval, a fourth, a fifth. We just say that. So we have half step, step, skip, or fourth, fifth, something like that. In that case, which will make them same, ho, 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 ho. I like this part. This not. My God, I mean, I thought being a Chinese citizen, I was pretty good at jokes. None of you guys even laugh. What about this holiday spirit? I just said ho, 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 man.
I thought you did it on accident, so I didn't want to laugh. So you weren't doing it on purpose.
Okay, I gotta work on that, man. I gotta work on that. You know what? Of all the time I thought this one hurt. This one really it hurts. You guys know how hard it is guys, learning the humor in another language is way harder than anything. You know how many South Park episodes I had to watch? All of them. Seriously. I'm very, urged to say, oh, you guys, I'm going home. Yeah. Basically, that's the thing. Yeah, sometimes I say whole step, sometimes just say step. It's wait. All right, you guys can do that. I know you guys can do it. Where you guys want to have a try? Yeah. I don't think that's gonna challenge you. So maybe we're gonna be fine. Oh! I do want to have you guys try one thing or two things before we go. Oh, by the way, please practice a little bit before Thursday. Thursday we dive right into the test material. So
Is it going to be like another transcription?
transcription.
Or,
You mean
not
transcription?
transcription.
Transposition. You mean transposition? Yes. Actually, it's not going to be not just one transposition. You're supposed to accompany. You're supposed to accompany me.
Okay.
But we've done that last time. I even test you with different tempos. So apparently, you guys you're good. You know what that is. I mean, it's only like one piece. We all have to do is one piece. Page 58, number 3. Take a look. Page 58. No. I'm sorry, what?
In the KS.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
But don't think. I mean, that piece is not too easy. Yes. Go ahead.
So just like
You don't have to even do that. You counting me. You. Oh, what? Sorry, I misunderstood you. I thought you mean should you play both hands together,
Yeah,
or
that's what I mean. Yeah, like 'cause for the instance on the page, you play in the right hand F A C triad, and then the left hand you play F, and then you're just going back and forth between F and E flat, right?
yes,
Oh,
correct.
that's it.
For example,
Sorry, I'm not there, but that's it. Like, pretty
That seems way easier. No one was asking me
Oh, okay. That's a lot easier than the last one.
Yeah.
for example, yes, but
So you said 38, number 3 is the best.
yes,
58,
the one I just played.
58 number 3 at the bottom. You're going back and forth between two different chords.
Okay, that is a lot. But you're what?
So it shows F and E flat. First you're gonna play F, play the triad, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the root note on the left hand, and
Yeah.
the bass, and then switch to E flat. And
Yes.
you copy them. So like
Yeah, that's
you
it.
follow how it goes.
So just
F, E flat. And so you're literally just going back and forth between those two triads. Does that make sense?
literally just yes, literally just do that. And don't forget you have to transpose it to D major.
It says it on the page,
Yeah.
right? RH is triad on the
Yeah.
syllabus.
Okay.
Okay, wait, 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 wait.
All the assignments.
Okay, don't forget you have to also, I mean, since we're on this topic, let's just get it get it figured out. You have to do it on D major too.
Yeah, D, C, and G, right? Or is it something else?
D A E.
D,
So this is D major. Dong 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 da 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 da. You're right. Just play them over and over.
Yeah.
And then you have to do it on A major. Dong dee da 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 dee da da. Yes, and then you have to do it on E major.
E to D, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. That is the one. Yes. Oh, you have to do that. And then I'll be here. For example, you got D. For example, you got D major. I'll be.
And it's just one of those keys, right?
I'm-
Or you're gonna have us play all three of them.
I have to have you guys play all three of them because it's too simple.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
your one takes like 10 seconds, right? So three of them is like
Okay.
5 seconds, guys. Yes. Got it? So bass note plus right hand chords. That's it. That's it. Yeah. We have a lot in the syllabus, but we will have a pretty simple quiz, so it's easy. Any questions about the quiz? So wait, you get it? So let's say if I wanted one of you to step up and right now to play it, you can do it. You gonna do it? Okay, come on. Good. Thank you,
We'll have to do it again.
guys. Yeah, this type of personality and the sense of taking charge, responsibility is gonna go a long way. It's gonna be good. I mean, things. Yeah, it's gonna be in the future. So let's do E. Let's do the hard one. Ready? Two.
Which one's the hard one? D is the hard one?
No, E.
Oh,
E.
E,
Because
okay.
they got four sharps. Ready?
Oh,
Look.
wait, hold on. Sorry.
Hey, remember left, right. You know. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Up.
Oh, sorry. Could you
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. That's how it's done. And that's the 100. Yes, thank you.
My bad.
So we're playing the melody.
No, I was to do the melody.
You did the melody.
You gotta give me something to do, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. You know, I get paid for this, so if I don't show up without doing anything, ain't gonna look good. Ain't gonna look good, you know. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, that's the thing I want to. That's all about the quiz. One last thing. Yeah. Anyone know what are primary triads in any of the keys? We have primary triads and we have secondary triads. For example, in C major, we have 7 chords. Which 3 are the primary triads in music theory?
Is it the 1, 4, 5?
Yeah, 1, 4, 5, tonic, subdominant, dominant. Yes, the rest of them they're secondary. They're secondary, and the first one, the 5/3 position, is actually called root position. Next position is the 6/3, which is the first inversion. Next position, next to next position is the 6/4, second inversion. So I did my background check. You guys all learned. You had that, right? Yeah, you know that. So, my God, I think you are gonna be fine with that lower the third of each chord. Yes. No, nothing else. Oh, right. One thing. I do want to tell you guys something, just a little bit something. Yes. A tiny little bit of something. Oh, let's go through that. Let's go through like texture 5. It's called texture 5. It's called page 5051. Really fast.
Let's do it. What page?
51. Texture 5, I remember, last semester, I think this wasn't applied to you at the end of the semester. I believe this was the this was the exam 3, the final exam material, but somehow, we moved it here. We moved it at the beginning of the semester. So basically, this is a perfect example of how the left hand is still using this 5-finger pattern thinking. Same logic, but the left hand, actually, but it's more than 5 finger. It's more than the interval of 5th. So, for example, the left hand actually goes da 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 da. It goes and it circulates da 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 bang ba ba bang dang da 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 till God knows how long. And we use that. We use da 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 da. That's the only thing you want to do. And you want to practice the left hand not to learn the notes. No, you want to practice it until you can set it on autopilot. Do you know what is autopilot? You guys know what is autopilot? In piano, performance means ask me something. Ask me anything. Let me talk. I had my beef stew. I made it. It's hard. It's hot.
Wow. All fresh ingredients then?
Yeah, pretty much. You see, sometimes even after 30 years, your ability to talk, when you're playing, can be compromised. It could be hard. Sometimes it takes effort to mask it. Same thing. You want to play the left hand while people are questioning about what you've done last night. And you don't, you just don't screw that up. That's what you do. You need that kind of like piloting decency, integrity. How about the integrity with the left hand? So whenever I play bang bang bang, let's go. Dang da da dang 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 da da dang. Let's keep playing. Dang da da. So what you have for dinner? Come on, what you have for dinner? Don't stop. What's your name?
Kenya.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
What's your phone number?
I can't do it. 95.
Yeah, something like that. Yes, you see. I know it's hard. Yes. So we want to do that. Ba ba da 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 until you can completely ignore it while it's like moving on its own. Like one of those like alien hands, claws on your face and stuff. Then you think of the right hand. Da 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 2 3 4. 3 2 1 2 3. Da 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 da. That's the trick when you do that. So yes, always master the left hand till you can reach a status of transcendency. You can leave it behind you. Then you're ready to move on. That's the kind of thing. Do not try to do this. Let me show you how people tend to do wrong. You know this kind of alignment. This is the wrong version because our mind doesn't work that way. Our minds cannot. Go ahead.
Oh, so I have a question about errors.
Uh-huh.
So it says one on the page, so the very beginning. I don't know
Uh-huh.
what they are.
Which wait, which piece?
So it says first position for that, like, what is it, the B, on the B on the base class, page 50, but I don't
Oh,
understand
no.
how that could be.
Wait. Where did you see the B?
It's,
It's
no,
base class.
It's base clef.
that is people.
No, that's D.
The first note is, no, here, like this, the place.
Yes. Dang, 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 dang. Yes, that's what I said. It's more than a 5-finger position. Consider it
Oh,
of.
it's more than, okay.
It's
that's
more
why-
of the yes, but we use the same logic of thing. We use the same layout. So
Okay.
instead of you have your hands on the perfect fifth, just reach out, extend your thumb a little bit on the towards the B, onto the B.
Okay.
So now you have a
Okay.
right. Yeah, but I don't have a name for that, but yeah, now you can have that. Honestly, next semester you'll be exposed to like this is the most common thing in piano, octave. You have a lot of octave. We don't have 7, 8 fingers in each of our hands, but we still reach out for that far. So it's the next step. Right now, you guys are going towards it. Again, one last thing. Again, when you do that, learn the left hand down, bang, 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 down. No matter fast or slow, make sure, yes, you're not thinking about it. Think about dinner. I think about the right hand. Now ready for the right hand. Woo, that's hard. And maybe after the 4 bars, you should stop. If this is the way the trick of practice, if you feel it's really your left hand is it's gradually getting in the way, you're getting consciousness about the left hand or the awareness about the left hand, stop and make it go back in the background again until you can neglect it. Then add the right hand again. Guys, I cannot tell you how important this is. There are people who cannot understand this idea of how hands working separately, how you can have one hand on autopilot and then pay attention to the other. There are pieces that you cannot play for your lifetime if you don't know how to work on them. For example, which would be the end talk of today's lecture. There's a very famous piece called Chopin the Impromptu Fantastique. It goes. You probably have heard it.
Yeah.
You cannot. The trick about the left hand is, what is the meter I played?
Like 6/8.
Yes. What is the meter I played? The right hand.
Like 2, I guess.
2/4.
It's a you guys see the problem? This whole piece it's 3 against 4 at an incredibly extreme tempo. If people go, their journey ends here. You can't
It's like a
teach
poly
them.
for the whole night.
Yeah, you can. The only way you have them do is, I gave them I printed out a paper with pi, pi, 3.14,
Oh, yeah.
I gave them paper with pi. I said I asked them play the pi. Read the pi. So start reading. Yeah, that's the only way to fix it. Sometimes it's like a therapy. It's worse than the therapy. Believe me, you do not want to go there. That's why don't practice. Don't do that. Don't even start with that in the first place. Thank you, guys. Class dismissed.
All right.
You guys got a time one?